the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
No, that's no good either.
What are you trying to do, Zippy?
Well, I'm trying to draw a picture, George, but I can't get it right. And that one was no good as well. There.
Zippy? Zippy, is all this mess yours?
What mess?
Well, all this mess.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. Yeah.
Look, would you mind picking it up, please, and getting rid of it?
I'm busy. I mean, George will do it.
Me? But it's your mess, Zippy.
Yes, but you can pick it up for me, can't you?
Well, why should I pick up your mess for you?
Because I don't want to pick it up, that's why, George.
But I don't want to pick it up either.
Well, someone's going to have to pick it up.
Yeah, why?
Because if nobody cleared it away, Zippy, we wouldn't be able to move for rubbish, would we? Some of us put the rubbish where it belongs, in the bin.
Yes. Look, did you mind, Bungle?
Mind? No, I don't mind.
Jeffrey Bungle's mess is getting in my way. It's not fair. Well, what are you laughing at? Bungle, will you clear your mess up, please?
Oh, why?
Because it's in my way.
Oh, well, George will do it.
Me? But it's your mess, Bungle.
Right, now that's it. I don't care who does it, but I want all this rubbish cleared away. I'm going to get something to show you. And when I come back, if this room isn't spick and span, Well, I will. Definitely I will. Right? Right.
Oh.
Well, don't look at me, it's your mess.
Oh, well, I'm tired. I don't feel like clearing up. I'm going to read my comic.
Yes. Well, I'm tired too. I'm going to have a rest.
But, Zippy, Bungle, what about the clearing up? Remember what Jeffrey said?
Well, what did Jeffrey say?
I think he said he will.
Well, what?
I don't know.
No.
But Bungle, Zippy, look, I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not your slave, you know, Zippy. Zippy, I'm not going to clear it up for you. Why should I have to clear up your mess for you, Zippy? It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not.
Ho there! Scrap Dragon! Scrap Dragon! Come out, you varlet! I call upon you to show yourself! 'Tis I, Sir Geoffrey de Litternot! Come out, I say!
What's making all that noise? Oh, do you mind? I was having a nice sleep.
Scrap Dragon, I challenge you. Prepare to fight.
Oh, dear, must I? You knights are all the same. Which one are you?
Sir Geoffrey de Litternot.
Do what not?
De Litternot.
Oh.
I've heard, Scrap Dragon, that you varlet, are holding the beautiful Princess Georgina here as your prisoner to pick up all your litter. 'Tis my business to rescue damsels in distress. Therefore, I challenge you. Prepare to fight.
I can't.
What?
Well, it's too dangerous with all this litter. If I was to breathe fire in here, it would catch alight. Then we'd both go up in smoke.
Oh. Then release the beautiful Princess Georgina.
I can't do that either.
Why ever not?
Well, she's not here.
Oh.
She's been captured and taken away by the Lord of the Litter, and he's imprisoned her in his castle.
The Lord of the Litter.
And it's not fair. There's no one here to pick up all my litter for me. Look at it. I can hardly move for all this rubbish. I'm so unhappy.
Scrap Dragon, you shall be ashamed of yourself. You can't expect other people to pick up your mess for you. Would you want to clear away their mess for them?
No, not
Exactly.
really.
So come with me to rescue the Princess Georgina.
Oh dear, must I? Oh, he's very fierce, you know. Oh, I don't think this is a very good idea.
I am a slave to rubbish, held captive by the Lord of the litter. Every day I am made to clear up his mess. Will no one save me? Will no one free me from this drudgery? There must be someone to release me. Is there no fine prince to untie me and set me free from the clutches of the untidy Lord of the litter? Surely someone will come here soon.
Come on, Scrapdragon! Keep up!
Oh, the Lord of the litter turns people into litter-louts, and litter-louts are his slaves.
Fear ye not, Scrapdragon.
But he makes them drop rubbish all over the place and not pick it up.
Ha, I'll soon change his ways. Come on, not far to go now.
Oh.
Look, over there!
Oh,
Get off me, Scrapdragon! It's the beautiful Princess Georgina!
beautiful.
All princesses are beautiful, Scrapdragon. Especially the Princess Georgina.
My prince.
Oh, sorry, only a knight, actually. Sir Geoffrey de Litternot at your service, ma'am.
The what not?
De Litternot.
Oh, please save me, Sir Litternot. The wicked Lord of Litter makes me work all day and all night clearing up the mess he makes.
Fear not, your majesty. I shall save you.
Who is he that disturbs my peace and quiet? Who is he that tries to take away the slave of the Lord of the litter, ruler of the refuse, tyrant of the trash, majesty of the muck, and governor of the garbage?
Oh,
'Tis I, Sir Geoffrey de Litternot.
Do what not?
De Litter... Oh, for goodness sake. Lord of the litter, why do you keep this damsel here in distress?
Because I drop so much litter that I need someone to clear a way through it for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
But you can't expect other people to clear away your litter. You should do it yourself.
Yeah, well, I can't be bothered.
Ha! What if everybody was like you? We'd end up drowning in litter.
I don't care.
Very well, sir. I challenge you to a battle. A battle on behalf of the beautiful Princess Georgina. Choose your weapon.
I choose paper dots at 6 paces.
Very well.
oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look out, Sir Geoffrey!
Yield, Lord of the litter, yield.
All right, I surrender.
Release the Princess Georgina.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Oh, good. Does that mean she can come back and clear up all my rubbish?
No. Now listen to me, both of you. Never again must you expect other people to pick up your litter for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Sir Geoffrey.
Lord of the litter,
Yes, Sir Geoffrey.
Sir Geoffrey.
if you drop litter, you must pick it up yourself.
Sir Geoffrey.
It's not fair on other people. You can't expect them to act as your slave.
Sir Geoffrey, are you ever going to untie me, or am I going to stay here for the rest of my life?
Oh, sorry.
Nice. They're all the same. I am the damsel in distress here, you know. It is not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair, Zippy. It's not fair. Why should I have to clear up your mess for you? Zippy, are you listening, Zippy? It's not fair.
You're right, George.
What did you say, Zippy?
It's not fair. You shouldn't have to clear up my mess for me. You're not my slave, are you?
No, Zippy, I'm not.
Suppose we all left our litter for someone else to pick up. What do you think would happen?
It would lie there forever.
Until we couldn't move for Robbie.
I hadn't thought of it like that before.
Oh, well, I had a very funny dream, Bungle. You were a scrap dragon. I was Lord of the Litter. George was the Princess Georgina. And Geoffrey was Sir Geoffrey de Litter Not.
What, not?
No, Litter Not.
Well, I warned you, didn't I? I said if you didn't... Well, I'm blowed you did.
Yes, Geoffrey, we did.
We tidied it all up, and I've been making a poster to tell everyone all about it.
And me, look, but mine's best.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I think they're both good. Well done, both of you. You know, I think every year should be a Keep Britain Tidy year, don't you? You know, there are lots of ways you can help to keep Britain tidy. Look, for a start, why don't you surprise everybody by keeping your room tidy? Oh, and another thing, don't drop sweet papers when you're out on the street.
And don't expect other people to clear up your mess. Otherwise, the Lord of the Litter might turn you into a litter lout.
Right, Zippy.
Yes.
Well, it's no time for us to go now, but don't forget to tell your friends to be tidy as well. We'll see you soon. I hope take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's good, isn't it, this one of mine, Jeff?
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, these biscuits are yummy, George.
Oh, yes, they are, Zippy.
Hello. Anyone seen Bungle?
Yes, it's gone out for a run.
A run? Bungle?
Oh, yes, he said he's decided he's going to get fit.
are you two doing, eh?
We're having a little snack.
Little snack, George. Looks like a great big snack to me. You know, you shouldn't eat so many snacks between meals. It's bad for you.
Well, there's no talking, you're eating.
Yes, you are, Jeffrey.
Yes, George, but an apple's far better for you than stuffing your face with biscuits.
Stuffing ourselves? Well, I like that.
Oh, yes, so do I.
1, 2, 3, 4. Up,
Uh-oh, here comes Bungle again. Yes.
up, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've run too far.
Are you all right, Bungle?
Oh yes, I'll be all right.
Listen, why are you doing all this running?
Because I want to get fit, Jeffrey.
Get fit? You don't look very fit to me.
You do look a bit worn out, Bungle.
Well, that's the whole point, George. I've got to get myself fit.
I'm not sure about that, Bungle. You've got to be very careful, you know, and not overdo it.
Well, I can't stand here chatting. I'm going to run round the garden again. Only this time, twice as fast.
But Bungle... Oh, dear.
If you ask me, Bungle is asking for trouble. Yes. You know, all that exercise can't be good for you. I mean, look at me. I don't do any exercise, and what's wrong with me? I'm as strong as what's this? A stupid...
What's the matter, Zippy?
I can't get the packet open. It's too tough.
Oh, let me, Zippy, let me.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Do you know, a little bit of exercise wouldn't do you two any harm.
We get all the exercise we need. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Eating our biscuits.
Yes, we don't have to go running to get it.
Bungle, don't overdo it. Bungle, I told you not to do too much, didn't I?
Yes, I know. I wanted to show you that I could... Oh, I've got Stitch. Oh.
Stitch! He's coming apart at the seams.
Oh, dear, we better get him a needle and cotton.
Well, no, George, no. Stitch is the name that we call the pain that you get when you're out of breath sometimes. No, Bungle will be all right. It'll go away.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, you really should take it a bit easier, Bungle.
Oh, well, I'll get up and walk around. That might... I've got cramp in my leg.
Oh, you look very fit now, Bungle.
No, he doesn't, Zippy.
Well, no, he doesn't, George. It was a joke.
Well, it wasn't a very nice one.
No, it wasn't. But you know, Zippy's quite right, Bungle.
Yes, I'm right. I mean, I'm always right, you know. Oh, yes, Right about what?
About Bungle doing too much. He won't stay fit at all. He'll hurt himself. Look, I tell you what, Bungle, tomorrow, why don't you and I go out for a nice, gentle jog, or even a walk?
Oh, that sounds better, Jeffrey.
Now, if you feel up to it, Bungle, we'll have some lunch.
Lunch? Oh, goody.
Oh, lunch, what a good idea. I'm hungry.
How on earth can you two be hungry after eating all those biscuits?
Oh, I think I should have a big creamy one.
Bungle, that's silly. You need more food than that on your plate.
Well, if I'm going to get fit, I need to go on a diet.
That's not true. Anyway, you'll have to eat a lot more than that if you want to stay fit and healthy.
Oh, yes, lots more. Look at me, I've got a plate full.
Oh, yes, me too. Lots of lovely cake.
Well, that's not good for you either, George.
cake not good for you? I think it's wonderful.
So do I. I just love cake.
Well, it's all right as long as that's not all you eat.
Why?
We see things like cake, ice cream.
Oh, and biscuits. Oh, don't forget biscuits.
Yes, and biscuits. I mean, they won't harm you.
See, I said they were good for us, didn't I, George?
As long as you eat them in small portions. You see, you shouldn't eat too many sugary things. It's bad for your teeth and bad for your health. No, you should also try to eat lots of fruit and vegetables to put lots of goodness inside you.
Well, my peas are full of goodness.
Well, they are, Bungle, but you should eat a lot more than that. You'll feel very hungry later on. You see, Bungle, your body's like an engine. It needs fuel to make it work. And without the fuel, the engine won't work.
And the food is the fuel.
That's right.
I've always thought Bungle looked a bit like an engine. A great big steam engine. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Whereas I'm a sleek express train. Woo-woo.
Well, if you eat all of those cakes, Zippy, you'll look like an old tank engine.
You look a bit like one now, Zippy.
Well, you won't look better, George, if you keep eating cake.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I want to eat it. Come on, George.
Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. There we go.
I wish I hadn't eaten all that food.
So do I. I feel rather sick.
Well, I'm hungry.
Well, I'm not surprised, Bungle.
I wish I'd had some of that cake.
Oh, don't mention cake.
Oh, well, no time to eat now. I'm going to go and do my exercises.
Exercises?
This is getting silly. Bungle, what are you doing?
Not very much by the look of it.
I'm weightlifting to tone up.
I don't know about tone up. He seems to have fallen down.
Bungle, you shouldn't be playing with these weights. You can hurt yourself.
I think he already has.
But I want to keep fit, Geoffrey.
Well, you can, Bungle, but you've got to be very careful. You look what happened to me. Catch.
Oh, this is fun, Geoffrey.
Well, exercise should be fun, Bungle, just as long as you don't do too much.
Oh, George, it's making me tired just watching them.
Oh, yes, me too, Zippy.
Well, I tell you what, Zippy, you can make yourself feel more tired now if you like. See, Bungle and I are going to do some easy exercises, and you're going to join in.
What? Me?
Oh, that'll take you, Zippy.
And you as well, George.
Oh.
Come on, then. Right, everybody at home as well. Now, stand with your legs apart like that. Now, hands on hips, like that. What we're going to do is to stretch down to one side like that, and then stretch down the other side of your body. Right? Here we go then, and stretch. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3.
This is easy, Geoffrey.
You speak for yourself, Bungle.
Well, exercise should be easy, Bungle. We'll try another one now, shall we?
Yes, please.
All right, legs apart again. Now, put your arms out in front of you like this, and we stretch to one side like that, and stretch to the other side. Ready? Here we go then. And stretch. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at me, Zippy, look at me. Oh, this is fun, Zippy.
It should be fun, George. Right, come on, Bungle, we'll try another one. I want you to sit down on the floor. Oh. Now, legs out like this, and we're going to touch our toes. Here we go then. Stretch and touch your toes. Stretch and touch your toes.
Oh, this is much easier than the things I was doing.
I'm enjoying this, aren't you, Zippy?
Well, yes, it's all right. Yeah, but you watch this, you watch this. Up 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes, I can do that. But, of course, I'm very fit anyway, you know. Oh, yes, super fit, in fact, yeah.
Good. Because if you keep this up, Zippy,
Yeah.
you'll soon be strong enough to open your own packets of biscuits.
Yes, pardon.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's time to go now. Enjoy your exercises, won't you? Have lots of fun. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
No, you can't have the paint, Bungle, because I want them.
But I want them too, Zippy.
What are you arguing about this time?
Bungle won't let me use the paint box, Geoffrey.
Oh, that's not true, Zippy.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
All right,
not.
all right,
You
all
said
right.
you were...
Come on, that's enough. I suppose you want the paint box as well, do you, George?
Well, not if Zippy and Bungle want them.
Well, look, can't one of you two think of something else to do?
Well, there's nothing else to do.
Oh, come off it, Zippy. There's lots of things to do.
There's nothing else I want to do.
Look, tell you what, look. I bought some seeds for planting. Tomato seeds and sunflower seeds. Did you know that sunflowers grow into huge flowers? Some of them, taller than me.
Taller than you, Geoffrey.
That's right, George. You know, sometimes they can grow, even higher than I can jump.
Flowers can't grow that tall.
Well, some of your sunflowers can, Zippy. Do you know what? They have flowers as wide as that.
Oh, Geoffrey, can I plant the sunflower seed, please?
No, I want to plant them. I'll do it. Let me do it.
Oh, that's not fair, Zippy. You always want to do everything.
No, I don't. I just want to plant Geoffrey's sunflower seeds.
Oh, but you said you wanted the paint box.
No, I don't want a rotten old paint box.
Oh, good.
But
Perhaps you like the paint box, would you, George?
yes, but
Please, Jeffy, thank you very much.
But you know it's going to take a real expert to plant these tomato seeds.
oh, is it? Well, why's that, Geoffrey?
Well, you see, Zippy, first of all, you've got to plant them in a seed tray. Then when they've grown a bit, you take them out of the seed tray and then put them into pots. And when they've grown even bigger, you can take them out of the pots and replant them in the garden. Oh, yes. Big, red, rosy, juicy tomatoes. Oh, but of course, whoever grows them will get to eat them. Oh, perhaps I'd better do it.
Oh, no, I'll do it. I'll plant them, Geoffrey. I'm an expert.
Zippy!
Yeah, I can do it. I can.
Are you sure, Zippy?
Oh, yes, 'cause I like tomatoes. I mean, I'm very good at making tomatoes grow. And that's what I mean, yes.
Right. There you are, Zippy. You can have the tomato seeds.
Yeah, oh,
Bungle's
God.
got the sunflower seeds. And George, you can paint a picture.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm glad we settled that.
Just put a few more seeds in there like that.
Oh, look, Zippy, I think the birds want to eat your seeds.
What? Well, they can't. Shoo! Go away. Go and eat bungles instead. Shoo! Oh, that's better, yeah. Oh, Geoffrey, look, I'm planting the tomato seeds.
Well done, Zippy. Now then, shall I read you all a story whilst you're working?
Oh, yes, please, Jeffrey.
Bungle, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for my seeds to grow.
Bungle, they won't grow that quickly.
Oh.
Do you know, some people say that flowers and plants grow better if you talk to them.
Well, that's silly. They wouldn't hear. They haven't got ears.
Well, that's what they say.
Well, perhaps they'd like to hear the story, Geoffrey.
Oh, yes, I'm sure they would.
Right, let's see what we can find. Oh, yes, here we are. The Mouse and the Miller. The wind was enjoying himself. He rustled the leaves in the trees, billowed the curtains in the farmhouse windows, bent the corn in the cornfields, and he made the big wooden sails of the windmill on top of the hill go round and round.
Round and round.
Inside, the miller was singing as he ground the corn between the heavy millstones. Corn is ground into flour, flour is baked into bread, so keep the windmill turning, and that's how we are fed. Suddenly, though, he stopped. Hey, get out of there, he roared, and he dived towards a pile of bulging flour sacks. A tiny mouse squeaked in fright. Squeak! And scuttled across the floorboards. But the miller swerved to cut him off. No, you don't, he bellowed. Then he slipped and fell. Outside, the wind saw the little mouse race through the doorway and run round the windmill searching for somewhere to hide. The miller lumbered after him. You won't get away this time, he roared.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, squeaked the mouse. What am I going to do? All at once, the wind whispered in his ear. Jump onto one of the big wooden sails as it passes near the ground. But it's going much too fast, cried the mouse. Don't worry, I'll hold my breath for a moment, replied the wind. To his surprise, the mouse saw the big sail slow right down, and as one swung past, he leapt and held on tightly. Up he swept, higher and higher, until he could see the farmhouse, the woods and the cornfields, more than he'd ever seen in his whole life. When he reached the very highest point, the wind held his breath again, and the sail stopped. Down below, the miller clambered onto the opposite sail and started to climb steadily upwards. Oh, please don't kill me, squeaked the mouse. I only wanted to feed my family, which live under your floorboards. But you keep stealing my flour, the miller shouted back. You've got so much, pleaded the mouse. There's plenty to spare. But the miller kept climbing. Suddenly the wind blew. The miller cried out in alarm as he wheeled upwards into the sky. When he reached the highest point, where the mouse had been, the wind held his breath for a moment. The mouse was now right down by the ground again and jumped quickly off. Here we go! Roared the wind, and he sent the sails spinning as fast as they would go. Round and round and round and round they went, with the poor miller yelling, "Help, help, let me down!" Well, after a while, the wind stopped, but the miller was still a long way from the ground. "You're a very selfish miller," said the wind. "It's bad to try and keep everything for yourself. You should share things." "But the baker won't buy my flour if he sees mice have been eating it," cried the miller. "Then no one will have any bread to eat." "I have a suggestion to make," replied the wind, and he whispered something into his ear.
Oh, what?
Oh, yes, I understand. "Oh, I am sorry," cried the miller. "I promise, but please let me down." And so the wind did. That afternoon, the miller hung a notice on the door of the windmill. It read, "Dear mice, if you want some of my flour, please do not steal it from the sacks that I fill for the baker. Just ask, and I will give you some on a little plate." Signed, the miller. Under the floorboards, the little mouse and his family were snoring peacefully, holding their bulging tummies. And the wind blew gently.
Thank you, Geoffrey.
Oh, thank you, Jeffy.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, no! Here come the birds again! Oh, shoo, go away!
Yes, you go away.
You know, you have to think of a good idea to keep these birds away, otherwise they'll eat up all your seeds. Right, I'm going to put those groceries away.
Oh, think of an idea again. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, I've got a very good idea. Now,
I've got an idea, Zippy. Listen. I could dance and sing up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. That'll keep the birds away.
Oh, that'll keep everyone away.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Now, my idea's a very good one.
I think what we need is a scarecrow.
But scarecrows don't work, George. The birds just use them to sit on.
Yes, I know what my idea's brilliant. So there, it's build a windmill.
Build a windmill?
It's just like the one in the story. That'll keep the birds off our seeds.
But you can't build a windmill.
Why not?
Well, they're very big.
Well, I think my idea is the best.
Yeah, well, you better start singing and dancing now then, hadn't you? Because here come the birds again. I'm going to build a windmill.
Oh dear, up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky.
Jeffrey.
Yes, Zippy?
Here a minute, Jeffrey.
What is it?
Jeffrey, how do you make a windmill?
A what? Oh, a windmill!
Oh, Zippy, that is cheating.
No, it's not. I mean, Jeffrey knows all sorts of things. I bet he knows how to make a windmill.
Oh, yes, there is something we could use, Zippy. Well, I'll tell you what, let me put my groceries away. I'll see if I can help you.
Oh, yes, good, yes. There, I told you I'd be able to build a windmill, and you said I couldn't. What are you painting, George?
Oh, it's a secret. I don't want to show you until I've finished it.
Right, Zippy, let's see if we can make that windmill for you.
I'll guess, go.
Right, I've got a square piece of paper here, and what I'm going to do is cut each of the corners in towards the middle. There we are. That's the first one.
That's the second one, number 2, Jeffrey.
That's it, Zippy. Number 3.
Yes, number 6. There's just one left now, Jeffrey.
Yes, number, what's that, Zippy? Number...
Four, Jeffrey.
That's right, square. It's got 4 corners. Right, I'll turn the paper over and I'll put a piece of plasticine in the middle. Like that.
Why, Jeffrey, why?
Well, you'll see in a moment, Zippy. I'm going to fold these cut corners over so that they stick to the plasticine.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's clever, Jeffrey, that is.
2, 3,
Three.
4. There you are, Zippy. Now, all we've got to do is to fix that to a stick.
Oh, yes. Oh, but it doesn't have big wooden sails like the one in the story, Zippy.
No, well, I didn't mean that really, did I? No, this is what I meant. Thank you, Geoffrey.
Pleasure, Zippy. What's that you're painting, George?
Oh, it's a secret. I don't want to show you till it's finished.
Everyone can see it smiling.
Bungle, you can stop now. I've made the windmill.
It's not very big. You said you were going to make one like in the story.
Oh, no, of course I wasn't. That would have been very silly, wouldn't it? No, this is what I meant. There.
Well, it's not going round.
But there's no wind, is there? Of course.
Oh, well then how's it going to keep the birds away?
Oh, you've got to blow on it.
What, me?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, why can't you?
Well, because you're bigger than me, so you've got more breath, haven't you? Come on, hurry up, or the birds will eat all the seeds. Go on. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this for very long, Zippy. It's tiring.
Oh, and it's not working. The birds are still here. Blow harder, Bungle. Harder. Blow harder. Get. Oh, it's working. The birds have gone. Oh.
I told you a scarecrow would be best.
But that's me.
That's right.
Don't look very nice. You've made me look bad-tempered.
Well, that's what you look like when you wouldn't share the paint box with us. I thought if I painted you like that, it would scare the birds away.
Oh.
Listen, everybody. I've had an idea.
What about Geoffrey?
How to stop the birds eating your seeds.
Oh, but we don't need to now, Jeffy. I've made a scarecrow. Look.
Ah! That's very good, George. Well, it's no wonder it scared all the birds away. But listen, George, doesn't that mean the birds won't get anything to eat now?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, well, what's your idea, Geoffrey?
Well, I tell you what. Why did that little mouse in the story stop stealing the miller's flour?
Well, because the miller gave him some of the flour to eat.
That's right, Zippy. And I thought if we gave the birds some special bird seed, then they wouldn't steal your seeds, would they?
Oh, no, that's good.
Oh, that's good, Jeffy.
Look, I bought a little pot as well to put the seed in. What you do, just take the lid off, put all the seeds into the pot, so it spills onto the saucer underneath there. We'll just leave it where the birds will see it.
Oh, that's good, that.
Oh, yes, it is, Jeffy.
Well, time to go now, I'm afraid. Have fun, won't you? We'll see you again soon, I hope. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, these dirty dishes. Oh, dear.
Well, I'm not doing it.
But we can't have any breakfast if none of the dishes are clean.
Well, I don't see why I should do the washing up when it's not my turn.
But it is your turn to dry up. You're just being lazy.
Lazy? Me? I am never lazy. I am a very hard worker.
Zippy, you are a fibber. Here comes Jeffy. Oh, he'll be very cross when he finds out the washing up hasn't been done. He hates it if we don't all do our fair share.
Quick, get in front of the dirty washing up and don't let him see it. Let's try and hide it somehow.
Okay, careful, it is not me. Good.
Morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Geoffrey.
Now then, listen, you two. I have decided that today I am going to have a relaxing day. I don't want you two squabbling, making a noise.
No, Geoffrey.
Yes, I am going to have a lazy day.
Oh, that sounds nice. What are you going to do?
Nothing, George.
Nothing? Nothing? You can't do nothing.
Why can't he?
Well, even if he says he's going to do nothing, he'll be doing something, won't he? I mean, even if he just sits down and stares at the ceiling, he'll be doing something.
What?
Well, staring at the ceiling.
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Of course he will. I mean, everyone knows that. You can't do nothing, cloth ears.
Cloth ears? Cloth ears? There's nothing wrong with my ears, I have you know.
Just a minute, you two. Didn't I just say I wanted a quiet, relaxing day?
Yes, Jeff.
I shan't get it if you two argue and squabble all the time, will I?
No, Jeff.
I've been working very hard recently. I want to take things easy.
Yes.
Mind you, Zippy's right. I can't just do nothing, can I? But as long as it's quiet and peaceful. Oh, I know. I could go and read my book, couldn't I?
Oh,
Or even go outside for a walk. Now, I'll tell you what. I think I'll stay in and listen to some music. Or could invite some friends around, couldn't I? No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to sit still, quietly, and relax for the whole day.
Oh, yes. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare.
Quite right, George.
Well, it sounds like you're just being lazy to me.
Well, it's good for you once in a while, Zippy. We all need to have a little rest. Yes. Well, as soon as we have breakfast, that is what I'm going to do.
Well, that might be a problem.
Why?
Because we can't have breakfast yet.
Why not?
Well, because, you see, because...
Because Zippy won't dry up. He is being lazy.
No, I'm not. Anyway, how can I dry up if the dishes haven't even been washed?
Well, it seems to me the lazy one's the one who hasn't done the washing up.
Exactly, yes. There you are. That is what I said. You see, George, I knew I was right all the time.
Well, whose turn was it to wash up last night?
Well, don't look at me.
No, or me. It's my turn tomorrow.
Well, it wasn't my turn, so who is the lazy bones?
Bungle!
He's still asleep.
He should have been up ages ago, George. The lazy thing.
I don't know what you're whispering for. I want my breakfast. Come on, Bugglebobs, wake up!
What's the matter? Why are you waking me up?
Because you were asleep.
You overslept, Bungle, and you haven't washed the dishes from last night.
Now, so come on, you lazy thing. Get up!
Yes.
Oh, what's going on? Go away. I just want to have a nice, quiet lie-in for a change.
Bungle?
Oh, that's all very well, Bungle, but we want our breakfast.
Well, go and have it then, and leave me alone.
Oh, I know. Let's tip him out of bed. Yes, that's the thing. Tip him out. Well, go on, George.
What, me?
I don't think that you need to tip him out of bed. You just wait here.
Oh.
I wonder what Jeffrey's going to do.
I don't know, but I think Bungle's in for a bit of a shock.
Serves him right for being an old lazy bones.
Be quiet, you two. I'm trying to go back to sleep.
Oh.
Right, this'll do it.
What? Oh, Oh, yes, that should do it. Yeah, I was going to suggest that myself, of course. Oh, yes.
Why, what would you do with it, Zippy?
Ah, well, I'd
You watch, Zippy. Here we go.
Yes, just like that, just like that. Yeah.
What's that? Oh, it's a spider! It's a spider!
Oh, that was good, yes. Good morning, Bungle.
Well, I don't think that was very funny.
Well, I do.
I suppose that was your idea, Zippy.
Me? How dare you?
Oh, come on, Bungle. It's only a spot of fun.
And now you're up, you can do the washing up you should have done last night.
Yes, and stop being so lazy.
That was a very nice breakfast. I'm glad I got up and did the washing up.
Yes, well, what Jeffy did will teach you not to be so lazy.
Yeah, George, somebody should teach you, too. What? I mean, these dishes are still wet. I thought you were supposed to be drying them.
Oh, dear. Well, I was in a bit of a hurry.
Yes, well, you can be lazy when you try to do things too quickly. Yes, you see, when I dry the dishes, I dry them properly. Oh, yes.
Oh, perhaps you'd like to do them every day then, Zippy.
Yeah. What? Oh, no, well, I'm not that good at it.
Then stop boasting.
Right, perhaps now I can have my relaxing day.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I need to relax too, you know. I mean, after all the hard work I do.
You? That's a joke.
I know what would be really relaxing. Jeffrey could read us all a story.
But Bungle, I'm the one that's supposed to be having the relaxing day.
Oh, go on, Jeffy.
Yes, go on. Don't be so lazy.
Oh, all right then, Zippy. Come on, I know just the story. The story is all about Tat the cat. It's called Tat's Lazy Day. Tat decided that he was going to have a lazy day. So after breakfast, he walked to the large tree by the pond and settled down and closed his eyes. He was just about to drift off to sleep when a butterfly settled on his nose. He shook his head and the lovely creature flew away. He was just about to settle down again when along came Oscar the dog, looking all hot and bothered. "Anything wrong?" asked Tat. "Oh dear, it's just that I'm late checking the animals this morning. I must catch up," said Oscar. Tat smiled at his friend. "Would you like me to help you?" he asked. "Oh, yes, please," said Oscar. "You are kind." Well, it took a long time sorting out the animals with Oscar, but eventually it was all done, and Tat went back to the tree again and settled down. He was just going to have a cat nap when, "What are you doing lying there?" said a voice. It was Emmanuel, his little fox cub friend. "Trying to have a lazy day," said Tat. "Oh, that's not much fun," said Emmanuel. "Come on, come and play." Tat shook his head. "Not today," he said. "Oh, come on," said Emmanuel. "Be a sport." "Oh, all right," said Tat, "but not for long." Well, after a couple of hours or so, Tat stopped playing. He was feeling very tired, and so he said goodbye and slowly made his way back to the tree yet again. He was just about to close his eyes when the three posh ducks came along. "Hello," said Poppy. "Will you come and judge our swimming for us?" asked Prunella. "I think I'm the fastest swimmer." "Nonsense," said Prudence. "I'm the fastest, always have been." "Well, there's only one way to find out," said Prunella. "We must have a race. Come along, Tat. You decide." Tat sighed, and he followed the ducks to the pond and watched. But whoever Tat said had won, the ducks argued. In the end, Tat got up and went back to the barn. "Where have you been all day?" asked Alexander. "Trying to have a lazy day," said Tat. "And did you?" asked Alexander. "No," said Tat. "But I'll try again tomorrow." And so saying, he fell fast asleep.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
Oh, yes, I enjoyed that.
So did I.
Right, now perhaps I can have my lazy day.
Of course you can, Jeffrey.
Oh, no, not visitors.
I'll go.
Oh, I wonder who it can be.
Well, perhaps it's just the postman or the milkman. Yeah, yes, that's it. It will definitely be the milkman.
Well, I hope so, Zippy.
Look, everybody, it's Christopher.
Oh, sorry, have I come at a bad time?
No, we were just hoping you'd be a milkman instead. Yeah.
Or a postman.
But as it is, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh. No, what they mean is, Christopher, is that, well, ever since I got up this morning, I've been trying to have a quiet, relaxing, lazy day. But everyone seems determined to stop me.
Oh, I see. I think. Well, I don't want to stop you. In fact, quite the opposite. I just popped round to sing you my new song.
Oh, well, that'll probably send us to sleep.
Oh, very funny, Zippy. Actually, it might, though, you know, because it's called the Land of Dreams. And if you all did the actions with it, you'd definitely feel much more relaxed.
Oh, sounds lovely.
Sounds just what I need. Off you go then, Christopher.
When you rub your eyes like this. Come on. That's it. When you rub your eyes like this, you're on your way to the land of dreams. And when you start to stretch like this, whoa, when you start to stretch like this, that's it. You're on your way to the land of dreams. Ooh, hey, 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 hey. Close both your eyes and drift away. When you start to yawn like this. Oh, when you start to yawn like this. Oh, you're on your way to the land of dreams. There, what do you think? Oh, how about a nice cup of tea then?
Lovely.
Oh, yes, that would be nice.
We're all too relaxed. I could go back to bed now.
Me too. You'll have to make your own tea, Christopher.
Oh, well. Hey, hey,
Bye.
hey, hey. Close both your eyes and drift away. When you start to yawn like this, oh, you start to yawn like this, oh, you're on your way to the land of dreams.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, hello, Zippy. What are you doing?
Reading.
Is it a good story?
Yes, and it's better when I'm not interrupted.
Oh,
Hello, George. Hello, Zippy.
hello, Bungo.
What are you doing, Zippy?
I'm making strawberry ice cream.
No, you're not, Zippy. You're reading a book.
It was a joke, George. I'm trying to read my book, but everyone keeps interrupting me.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Zippy. What are you doing?
Oh, He's making strawberry ice cream, Jeffrey.
You sure about that, George?
It's a joke, Jeffrey.
Oh, I see.
This is hopeless. How can I read with all this noise going on?
What's he reading, Zippy?
Oh, it's a new book I bought with my pocket money. Oh, it's very good, yeah.
Look at this, Jeffrey.
Oh, someone has thrown all the books into the waste paper basket.
Well, that's terrible. Who could have done that?
Well, not me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was me. I put them in there.
But why, Zippy? Why did you throw all these books away?
Well, because I've got a new one, Bungle Bonds. Now I've got a new book. I don't need the old ones anymore.
Now, look, Zippy, just because you've got something new doesn't mean you can throw away the old things, you know.
Oh, I liked some of those old stories.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah, but they were old books.
Well, old things can be nice sometimes, Zippy, and worth looking after.
No, they're not. New things are nice. I don't like old things.
Oh, but what about your favourite jigsaw? You've done that lots of times. Are you going to show that away too?
No, I like that. I want to keep that.
And what about me, Zippy? I mean, I'm older than you. Do you want to throw me away as well?
No, of course I don't, Jeffrey. I mean, don't be silly.
Well, I like old things. They can be fun.
Well, I still like new things.
Well, I bet I can show you some old things, Zippy, you would like. You stay here.
Did you find anything, old Jeffrey?
Certainly did, Bungle. Look, I found all these old things in the loft.
Oh, what a funny-looking thing.
What is it?
What is it? It's a hat, George. Look.
Oh!
Oh, Jeffrey, you do look funny. Oh, can I try it, please?
Yes, of course you can, Bungle. There you are.
Oh.
Oh, well, I think it's all very silly. What do you want an old hat like that for?
There you are, Zippy. How about that?
No, get off. I don't want it.
Oh, Zippy's a clown, Zippy's a clown. Go on, make us laugh, Zippy.
No, I won't.
You make us laugh anyway. What's that, Jeffrey?
Well, this, George, it's a toy theatre.
What's a theatre?
Well, a theatre is a place where they put on shows and plays. A place where you can see actors acting different people.
But where are the actors?
Well, there aren't any real actors here because it's just a toy, isn't it?
Well, how does it work?
Well, I'm not quite sure, Bungle.
Yeah, well, it does look fun, Jeffrey. Are you sure it's not new?
Oh, no. Definitely old.
Oh, I do wish we knew how it works, yes.
Oh, hello,
John.
Just passing by, thought I'd pop in, see how you are.
Oh, John, look what we found in the loft.
Oh, that's very old, very special.
It's a toy theatre.
Yeah, only we don't know how it works.
Well, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, I've not seen one like that for ages.
Well, do you know how it works, John?
Yes, I do. Shall I show you?
Please,
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Well,
please, John.
in this theatre, the actors are puppets. Now, where are... Here they are. Look. What have we got here? Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
A mare. What else have we got in here?
What else is it?
Oh, that's a clown, isn't it? Or
Oh, yeah, like your hat, Zippy.
Oh, it's
Jester.
just a clown.
oh, look at the teeth on this. Look. Oh,
Oh, such a crocodile.
it's lovely, isn't he? Oh, look, there's a policeman.
Oh, yeah.
You see? So that's how it works. In this theatre, the actors are puppets. Oh. And they can tell the stories from the stage.
Oh, correct. John, there's a picture on the front. There's a picture of a man banging the drum.
Oh, yes. Now, that's because, you see, years ago, when they had real theatres in the streets, a man used to stand in front of the theatre, he'd bang the drum, and everyone would know the show's just going to start.
Oh, John, will you tell us a story in the theatre with the puppets?
Oh, yes, please. Yeah.
Well, yes, all right. Shall I do that, Jeffrey?
Well, it's a bit late for stories tonight, John. Could you come back tomorrow?
Yes, OK. And in the meantime, I'll work out a nice story we can do with all these puppets.
With the puppets here, and the policeman and the others?
Yes, and we can use the clown
Oh, yes.
and the crocodile.
Oh, yes, I like the crocodile. He's got big teeth and goes snap, 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 snap.
Well, I like the policeman.
Oh, and what about the mayor?
I think that looks like Jeffrey.
Oh, thank you very much, Zippy. Well, all I can say to that is that you look just like the clown.
I'm not a clown.
But when you wore the clown's hat that Jeffrey found, you did look funny.
Yes, and you made us all laugh without even trying.
Right, come on, now, it's time for bed. And tomorrow, John can perform the show.
Toy theatre, puppets, policemen, crocodile, clowns, Zippy the clown, Zippy the clown, Zippy the clown. Oh, thank you. And now, for all my fans, one more performance.
Oh, no, you don't.
Who said that?
Me! I'm George the Crocodile, and I eat clowns for breakfast. Snap, snap, snap.
Oh, no, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Who will save me?
Hello. What's going on here? Policeman Bungle will sort it out.
Oh, Mr. Policeman Bungle, sir, please don't let the crocodile eat me.
Why not?
I don't want to be eaten.
But the crocodile might be hungry.
Oh, yes, I am. Snap, snap, snap.
But why eat me? I haven't done any harm.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, why should I stop the crocodile from eating you?
Because it's not fair.
I tell you what, we'll ask Mr. Jeffrey the mayor. Mr. Jeffrey! Mr. Jeffrey!
Oh, hurry up. I am getting very hungry. Snap, snap, snap.
Yes, Mr. Policeman Bungle, what do you want?
George the crocodile wants to eat Zippy the clown.
Yes, I'm hungry. Snap, snap, snap.
Well, that seems to be all right. What's the problem?
The problem is that Zippy the clown doesn't want to be eaten.
How very selfish. Poor George the crocodile's probably very hungry.
Oh, yes, I am. Snap, snap, snap.
But I don't want anyone to eat me.
Just a minute. Aren't you Zippy the clown who doesn't like old things?
No, not me.
Yes, that's right. He's the one who threw away all these books. He doesn't like anything old.
Well, I'm old, and I am hungry. Snap, snap, snap.
Oh, please don't eat me. I'll do anything.
No, I think George the crocodile should eat him. Save everybody a lot of trouble. Well, nobody's going to miss him, are they? We can always buy ourselves a new clown. This one's an old clown. We don't want an old clown, do we?
You do. 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 You do want a Zippy clown.
Zippy.
I don't want to be eaten.
Zippy, come on, wake up. You've been dreaming.
Dreaming? Oh, thank goodness for that.
It sounds to me you've had a bad dream, Zippy.
Well, I thought George was going to eat me and that you and Bungle were helping him because I didn't like old things.
Oh, you are silly, Zippy. Now, come on, you've overslept. John's downstairs waiting to give us the show in the puppet theatre. Come on. Come on, Zippy, where are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting.
That's all right, Zippy. The show is just about to start.
Oh, this is exciting, isn't it, Zippy?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Jimmy the Jester from Chester, and I'm very squeezed to meet you. Oh,
There's someone ringing at the knocker. Who's this?
Ah, stand to one side, sir. I'm His Worship the Mayor.
He's just washed his hair.
No, I'm the Mayor. My name is Mr. Bumble.
Mr. Grumble?
Not Mr. Grumble. Bumble the Mayor.
Oh, he's Bungle the Bear.
Yeah, Bungle the
Oh, no, listen. I've just left the zoo.
Did you escape?
No, I did not escape. I've come to tell you, sir, they've lost the crocodile.
Oh.
If you see him, call a policeman. Good day, sir.
Oh, dear. What's the crocodile's name?
Dundee!
Dundee, I haven't seen the crocodile. You better tell me if you see him.
Oh, there he is.
Pardon?
Just on the
Where?
side of you. Just
Behind you.
Was he there?
Yes, it
I
was,
didn't
yes.
see anything. Is he over
No,
this
he's
side somewhere?
behind
That's
you.
one. Wait.
Just
Where? I can't see him. You should. Where? You should. Oh, dear. No. Where are you going? Papa. Oh, he said he's going to the dentist. Oh, what's the matter? He said his teeth hurt. Oh, I better have a look. Open wide. Oh, goodness me, look at that. Got a piece of toffee stuck in there. What? You've been eating too many sticky sweets and not brushing your teeth. Is that all right now? Oh, good. Here, I say, we'd better get you back to the zoo, hadn't we, everyone?
Yes, we
Call the policeman. Policeman!
Policeman.
Here I am.
Oh,
Hello. What a pretty little pussy.
He's not a pussy.
Pretty pussy.
It's not a pussycat, you silly sausage. Oh, dear. Well, I'd bet his name's Dundee, and he's come from the zoo.
This is a crocodile,
Is
yes.
he really? Well, I'd better get him back right away.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You can't carry him through the street like that. You'll frighten everybody. I've got an old carpet down here. Look at this. Perhaps you can sort of wrap him in that like that. Oh, right. Take him straight back, won't you? I will. And make it snappy. Yeah, I say, what's the difference, do you know, between a carpet and a funny puppet play?
No.
No? Well, you can beat a carpet, but you can't beat a funny puppet play. Oh, I've got to go now. Bye. Bye.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yes, it was. Well, will you show it to us again sometime, please, John?
Yes, of course. Are you sure about that, Zippy? I mean, after all, it's a very old toy theatre.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and now you've heard the story once, it will be an old story next time, won't it?
Yes, but old things can be nice, can't they? But I still like new things as well.
Yeah, so do I, Zippy. And anyway, there's lots of new stories and old stories I can show you on this theatre anyway.
Oh, good. So we can have something old and something new.
That's right, Zippy, but not today. 'Cause it's time to go now. We'll see you again soon. Take good care of yourselves, won't you? Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, there it is.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
And so, that was how the great detective solved the mystery of the missing painting.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, I promised you I'd read you one story, and I have. But I really must get on now and write some letters. Now, where's my pen?
Oh, that was an exciting story, wasn't it, Zippy? I do like a mystery.
Yes, I liked it as well. I think I could be a great detective. Yes, I could be Detective Zippy.
Oh, yes, and I could be the one who helps you. We could solve great mysteries, Zippy.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I'd solve them, of course. You just help.
Yes.
Well, perhaps you could solve a little mystery for me. I seem to have lost my pen.
Oh, yes, well.
Oh, Geoffrey, can I borrow your pen again, please, just for a moment?
Oh, sorry, Bungle, I can't find it.
Well, isn't it on the table?
No.
Well, look under the table then.
Under the table. No, it's not there either.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very odd. Well, perhaps I left it in the kitchen. Come on, let's go and have a look.
It's rather a mystery.
He's probably put it down somewhere and forgotten where.
Yeah, or someone has taken it.
Taken it? Who would do that? That's silly.
Silly? No, it's not. It's a mystery, George, and Detective Zippy is going to solve it. This could be my first big case. Detective Zippy and the missing pen.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Can I help? What do we do first?
Oh, well, we dress up in other clothes. Yes, that's what we do. We disguise ourselves so people won't know it's us.
Oh, goody. Oh, I knew this was going to be fun. That looks good.
Shh, George, here they come. They'll never know us in these disguises, yes.
Well, it's very odd, Bungle. I mean, I had the pen earlier.
I know you did.
Hello, what's going on here?
We're in disguise. I bet you didn't recognize us.
Oh, no. George, is it?
There you are, George. I said they wouldn't know it was us.
Good gracious, that's Sippy.
Well, why are you wearing those things?
Because, Bunglebonds, we are detectives and we are investigating Geoffrey's case.
But Geoffrey hasn't got a case.
No, Bungle. Investigating his case means we're trying to find out what happened to the missing pen. It's a mystery.
I see, so that's why you're in disguise.
Yes, so that people won't recognise us and we can track down who took the pen.
It was ever so easy. We just got some wool and string and some old glasses.
Oh, I see.
But don't tell everybody, George. They'll all be doing it.
Now then, great detectives, have you found any clues yet?
Clues? What are clues?
Well, they're the things that help you to solve the mystery, George. You know, things like fingerprints, marks left behind by the thief.
Or someone saying they saw who took it.
Oh, yes, well, we've only just started. But as you two are here, did you see who took the pen?
No.
Oh dear, now we haven't got a clue, Zippy.
No.
Oh, come on, you mustn't give up now, you know. Look, why don't you ask us some more questions?
Yeah, what? Oh, yes, of course.
Well, what sort of question?
Well, like, when did you last see the pen?
Ah, yes, I was just going to ask that very question. I shall now start to question you as a detective.
Right, off you go then.
Mr. Geoffrey, when did you last see the pen?
When did... Oh, I remember now. When I got up this morning, I went into your bedroom and I asked Bungle for the pen back because you borrowed it last night.
Oh, it is my turn now. Mr. Bungle, when did you last see the pen?
Oh, when I got up this morning.
There you are. I've solved the case.
You
Have?
Yes, it went missing in the bedroom.
So?
So we must search
Search?
the bedroom.
Ooh, what a good idea. Oh, what a bad idea. We haven't found it.
Yes, and look at the bedroom. It's a real mess.
Yeah, well, we might have found it.
Yes, but we didn't, did we, Zippy?
But that's because we didn't have a magnifying glass.
Oh, what?
A magnifying glass? Oh, detectives always have a magnifying glass, don't they, Geoffrey?
Well, sometimes, Zippy, yeah.
Well, we haven't got one. What does it do?
Oh, it makes things look bigger. Yeah. I know, we can borrow Geoffrey's.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yes, Jeffy. Then we'll be able to find the clues.
Well, I don't really think you should be playing with that.
Oh, please, Jeffrey.
Well, it's not for playing with, George. No, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Jeffrey.
Oh, all right, George. I'll go and get it. But listen, promise me you won't break it, right?
Oh, goody.
Just as I thought.
What?
Geoffrey did it.
Did what?
Took the pen.
Oh, you mean he's a suspect?
No, I just mean I think he took the pen.
But that's what a suspect is, Zippy. Jeffrey's a suspect because you think he's the one who took it.
Ah, yes, that's what I was going to say, yes. Geoffrey is a suspect.
Suspect.
But why do you think he's such a step?
A suspect, George.
Yes, one of those. Yes, well, why?
Well, he didn't want us to have the magnifying glass.
You're right, he didn't.
So?
He's afraid we'll find a clue that will lead to him as the suspect.
Suspect, Zippy. Oh, that's silly.
Well, why?
Because Jeffrey's the one looking for the pen. He's the one who lost it.
Oh, yes.
Silly Zippy.
You watch it, Bungle Bonds. Geoffrey did it. You mark my words.
Right, here we are. But be very careful with it, please, Zippy.
Oh, yes. Thank you, yes. Now we can find some real clues, yeah. It's horrible! It's horrible!
What is?
A great big furry thing!
That's my hand, Zippy.
Zippy, you're looking through the magnifying glass. That makes everything look bigger.
What? Yeah, well, I knew that, yes.
Oh, this is hopeless. And we're no nearer finding the pen.
Crumbs!
What is it?
Crumbs!
Yes, Zippy, but what is it?
Crumbs! Lots of crumbs!
So they are in Bungle's bed. Oh, that's a mystery.
Yes,
It can mean only one thing.
What's that?
Uncle's had biscuits in bed.
Bungle.
And here they are.
And they're mine.
I'm sorry, Zippy. I was going to ask you, but I forgot.
Just a minute, this isn't helping us to find the missing pen, is it?
No. Now, are you sure you left it in here?
Well, yes. No, not really.
I said it was him.
Quiet, Zippy.
You know, now you mention it, George, I'm sure I took the pen downstairs.
Then let's go and look. Oh, nothing.
This is hopeless.
As it was much easier in the story, those detectives solved the mystery quickly.
Well, never mind. I expect it'll turn up somewhere. Well, I can't write my letters now, can I?
No, so you may as well tell us another story.
Oh, yes, go on, Geoffrey.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, good. It's there! It's there! We found it! Yes.
It's your pen, Geoffrey.
Oh, you must have put it down when you read the story and then put the book on top of it.
Yes, of course.
Oh, there you are. I said he did it.
Did what, Zippy?
Zippy said you were a suspect.
And he was right.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I suppose he was. Well done, a real detective.
Oh, first the biscuits and now this. 2 cases in one day. How do I do it? I'm so clever.
Well, the story's about someone who's very clever, but this time it was a clever parrot. It was a day that Mr. Snoozer went to work for the very last time. You You see, it was the day that he was retiring from Get-Up's alarm clock factory. Mr. Get-Up, the boss, gave Mr. Snoozer a gold alarm clock as a leaving present. And something else, a talking parrot. "Just so that you won't be lonely," he said. "It'll be very quiet after all the noise in the factory." Well, Mr. Snoozer had been looking forward to some peace and quiet, but he thanked Mr. Get-Up and took the clock and the parrot home. "Now, what shall I call you?" he said to the parrot as he took the cloth off the cage.
Squawk!
Shrieked the parrot.
Shiver me timbers! Strike a light! It's a lovely day! Give me a nut!
"My goodness, you're a chatterbox," said Mr. Snoozer. "Oh, that's what I'll call you, Chatterbox." Chatterbox whistled like a lot of policemen and screamed,
Get him! Get him! I arrest you! Come along quietly!
oh dear, said Mr. Snoozer. "I don't think I'm going to get much peace and quiet. I've had enough of your chatter." And he put the cloth over Chatterbox's cage to stop him chattering, and he went outside into the back garden to dig up some potatoes. A few moments later, someone came tiptoeing up to the window. It was Bad Burglar Brian and his nephew, Naughty Nigel. They'd seen Mr. Snoozer digging in his back garden, and they'd come to steal his gold alarm clock. Bad Brian opened the window. A gust of wind whooshed in and blew the cloth off the cage.
Squawk!
Screeched Chatterbox.
I arrest you! Get him! Get him! Come along quietly!
Bad Brian grabbed hold of Naughty Nigel. "Look out! It's the police! Run for it! Come on, let's go!" And off they went, leaving behind Mr. Snoozer's gold alarm clock and their bag of stolen goods. The noise made Mr. Snoozer come back into the room. He saw the open window and the bag and his clock. He heard Chatterbox.
Get him! Get him! Follow that man! Naughty, naughty!
And then Mr. Snoozer knew just what had happened. Chatterbox had saved his gold alarm clock. "Well done, PC Parrot," he said.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Right, well, that's your story. If you'll excuse me, I must write my letters now.
Oh, can I borrow the pen afterwards, please, Geoffrey?
Yes, of course you can, Bungle. Now then, where's my writing pad? What's funny? I'm sure I left it here this morning.
Yes, I saw it. But where? Perhaps it's in the kitchen.
You mean it's missing?
Another mystery. This looks like another case for Detective Zippy.
Oh, yes, George. 3 cases in one day. Still, I expect I can manage.
I'm sure you can, Zippy.
It's all right. I found it. It was behind the biscuit tin.
Well, thank goodness for that. Another mystery solved. Well, it's time for us to go now. See you again soon, I hope. Take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm glad we solved that.